Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and furs, Trashkin, all, good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Raspa Trashbear, and today we have a couple of side missions to get to. So, the pastor's house in Ashmont. There's a Bollinger house way down there, and they're in a perfect string to hit, one after another. And we may just do a vampire nest along the way. I think I'm leaning that route. So I'm going to take a minute, get everything in readiness, make sure we got enough lock sets, and get on down. Alright, fresh new shotgun with a shiny paint job made of trash. And a very pretty, very pretty new front end. New bayonet. Alright. You know, it seems like I haven't come up aces on shotgun elites, but... Well, what can you do, Trashkin? RNG giveth, RNG taketh away. Oof. Excuse me. Seems to have a case of the sleepy time junction delayed. Basically on top of it.
Keep looking. Bingo.
Ooh, I like that sight. I know why I'm oh, right. They actually use flare guns as signals. I get it. They're using them for intended purposes, which fortunately provides me with... I need to smoke real bad, huh? Okay. I can't hear it from here, but... Oh, I skipped one? I skipped one. Okay. Well, we'll do it upright. Over here? Next to the immunity outpost? Alright, the pastor's place. She had the house key? Just gave us to us? Ah, man of the rod. Seminary, degree in theology. Missing man after apparent hit and run. Redfall man is missing what police say might have been a hit and run near Ashmont Springs last night. Cedric Barrows left the Midnight Whale near midnight to return. Would you mind? I'm trying to read here.
Enjoy your dirt nap, Hincho.
Midnight, returned home on foot but never arrived. Several neighbors reported hearing a collision that night, but there are no eyewitnesses. Investigators cordoned off the area, the apparent collision, and began collecting evidence, including tire tread prints and what appeared to be blood samples. Anyone with information about Mr. Barrows' whereabouts is urged to contact the police. Well, I think we know what happened. In Redfall MA, the congregation and I are delighted to welcome you to our lively and God-loving community. At our church, we celebrate a new pastor's first Sunday with a feast in the evening. Make sure to come hungry. I'm hesitant to add any ugliness to this joyous letter, but I was so relieved to hear you escaped that alarming scandal. There are many appalling people in this world who would do anything to bring an honorable man down, but thank God you prevailed, and that scandal is behind you. Yeah, no, look, Trashkin, the world being what it is, I don't need to explain to you what a reassignment means in a lot of contexts for a priest. On the cliff he dwells and makes his home, on the point of the cliff and the stronghold. From there he spies out the prey. His eyes see it afar off. His young ones also suck up blood. Where the slain are, there he is. No doubt talking about vultures. Or maybe not. I don't know the verse by heart. I'm just trying to sell it. Word study. Blood. Dam, as in Adam, is plural form of damin, and can also mean payment, as in for atonement. Konin, Greek. Hema, from apho, Greek, ancient Greek, to be red hot, related to Astorian humors? Oh, yeah, as in from Aristotle. Aristotle said, soul was in the blood. The soul was in the blood. The soul was in the blood. The soul was in the blood! Don't think the pastor's doing good. Aha. Car's a mess. Can't drive her like that. Too many questions. The confounded fog here. Why was he walking like a drunk in the middle of the road? Because it was a drunk in the middle of the road. Lord, I'm too frightened to go back into that garage, but I know I heard you. There's a young man, a student at the university, I'm sure, by the look of him. I wonder what he was studying. Who he hoped to be one day. The body spoke to me. Even admitting to such an atrocity, I digress further from God's path than I've already strayed. Tomorrow I'll read this again in the sober light of morning. Lord have mercy. I've often wondered what Moses felt. Now I know. All I could think was, why me? I'm filthy, worthless garbage. But I said to myself, remember, Pastor, remember. Remember, no sin, no bump in the road, no scandal can hold back the work God is doing in you. God hits straight licks with crooked sticks. Renounce, he said to me, renounce the wretched symbols and doctrine I held dear and accept the real. Renounce the symbolic. He is the real. He is the truth. I know his name. He showed it to me in the blood. He spoke in my ear. Bloody Tom. And there's the Bloody Tom special. Blood. Cologne. Perfume. Golden watch. Ski mask. Oh! I think the good Padre.
Let me guide you to effect your metamorphosis. I penetrate the fundamental essence of life. Blood is a part of me, and I am blood. In a transmigration, in transcendence.
Well, that is indeed disturbing. Lighters, booze. You want my honest opinion? The reassignment, I assume, was him stooping someone who was married. Possibly something more serious. I say more serious as if stooping somebody who is wed is not a serious offense as a pastor. But it also happens more than you'd like to think. But as a rule of thumb, if you're reassigned after a scandal, it's usually for good reason. Or rotten reason, and the church is covering its own butt. That is also a problem from time to time. Both are terrible. One is slightly more terrible in my eyes. It's people being human. I don't really see as an earth-shattering problem. Oh, let's see what we see. Shiny new shotgun. Already?
I see.
Anyone else care to join? Ah,
Boom.
birds.
Todos muertos.
I see the project is this. Goodbye, Royce. We can't do this anymore. I'm taking the kids and I'm going to my sister's place. We won't be coming back until you get treatment. Twin Tree is right there on the island. There's no excuse. Don't call me right now. I need some time. Chris. Oh, it's incredible psychiatrist. I've seen my fair share. She's so loving, kind, and warm. I wish I could see her every day. This session, we really dug deep into my psyche. All she had to do was say a couple of words, and I told her everything. All my secrets poured out. I trusted her. I knew she'd take care of me, and there it is. Alright, so let's see. There's the brochure. There's a sniper nest. I think we might do a nest. One of three. Only 3 grave logs around here. Well, let's see what else we can find down here. Spiritual fire from the Midnight Whale. Alright, I'm guessing they got drinking problems. Bootlegging chapter again. Multiple brochures. Perhaps Chris was trying to drop some hints. Yeah, they're all over. Well, we hit that one. Alright, let's dip our toes in and see what we find. Unless I'm mistaken. Hello.
I think there's a nest around here. Here comes the heat.
UV rays, except no substitutions. Okay.
There was a
That
bedtime
and
story,
those.
a fairy tale. The goose that laid the golden eggs.
Alright, now we know there's only one more grave log left here. Oh, right there. Alright, you're going ahead for the edge of things and keep running. Safe house is right at the edge. Sans Paul presented him to Miss Whisper. Turn him. Show him to Gloria. Kill him. Sands was well armed, surely. Yep. I'm guessing old Sands was not a well man beforehand. They're moving, buttload of guns. Alright, let's point it to the far end, hop, skip, and slide on out. We'll worry about what secrets this grave holds. This graveyard holds another day. I don't have to, but I want to.
Cabrones.
What have I done but save them? Sickness and death.
Heights below us. That bullet over penetrate? Ah, must have. I didn't think through and through was a thing in this game, but maybe, or I got lucky on the shot timing? Search me. I don't think over penetration is a mechanic here, but same time. Oh, that was a lucky bounce on the secondaries. Is it just me, or am I filling up that old rook meter a lot slower than I remember? Oh, this must be the place. I guess start checking some. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Here comes the heat.
Or, like I said, start checking out buildings until things make sense or not. Supply wire. It's a taller stack than I remember being usual, but maybe I haven't been paying that much attention, or maybe I'm just looking at... Oh no. You promised to help me. I trusted you, but you use your connection to me to drain my tears, joy, life, fear. Your voice is constant. The whispers never stop. I'm nothing now but a moth drawn to a fire that consumes me over and over and over, but I know what freedom looks like. The blood trance needs blood. I will get rid of mine. I will pour it in the dirt. Along with it go the nightmares, the voices, the pressure in my head. I'll enjoy the silence and freedom from you. Dice. Oh, that is... I'm not a big fan of the die yourself trope, but... Ah, that really takes the fun out of side missions. Oh, hey. Hexfield Alpha. So, if I remember correctly, there are some that show up in lockboxes and general containers for patterns. Others show up when you complete mission objectives. Others still show up when you dust vampires. So damn well armed. That is just painful. All introspective. Alright, I think our best course of action for the church is to pop in ourselves. Back to the Maritime Station. Alright. To the east and make for the steeple. Wait. Yeah, east. I'm like, don't tell me I swapped directions again. I used to be better at this, I swear. Granted, I do have that crippling tendency to assume the top of the screen is north. Because RPGs.
Give me a second. Shit.
We got him, Yvonne.
You know what? Let's give the old Death Spiral a spin for a second there. Now that's a hand cannon. Definitely modeled after the Deagle. It's a very distinctive look. Ooh, that is going to make fine precision shooting. Shotgun for this. Praise God, for I am fearful and woeful, wonderfully made. Everyone welcome. Nice. The wise man once told me, it's easy to be pure in the monastery. It's in the world that we have to struggle. Which is to say, when the circumstances are controlled and the environment as well, it is far easier to be pure of mind and purpose. Keeping that true outside of that space of control, that's the tricky part. I feel like this was... Oh my god, that is adorable. I didn't even spot that last playthrough. The squirrel and the stuffed animal, a midwife squirrel and the bear are having tea with the weeping angel. Or wait, is that? That's not Justice. No, that's a headband. I thought that was a blindfold for a second. I'm like, anybody had a statue of Justice having a tea party on their volunteers. So here's my cold shot. The pastor stashed the body. Ooh. Run. Anytime soon. Topsy-turvy stories. The daycare seems a little cramped, but I'm willing to bet they incorporated the side room as well. That's probably just for the younger kids. Or, I mean, I do what? Oh, so. Now this is definitely Connie's church. Love those magical two-way hinges. There shall I'm tripping over my own tongue. Their sorrows shall be multiplied. Who gives gifts to another god? Their drink offerings of blood will not offer, nor take up their names on my lips. Behold, a people rises up as a lioness. As a lion he lifts himself up. He shall not die, or excuse me, he shall not lie down until he eats a prey and drinks the blood of the slain. Yahweh said to Moses, stretch out your hand towards the sky, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. Creepy. We are here today with Catelyn and Kyle to celebrate an eternal union heralded by wedding bells. The ringing of the bells, eternal bells, bells of pure gold. These vessels of flesh and the blood merge into a single life, a single being, a being of unfathomable nature. The bells toll for them, for all. Behold the rings. Rings, bells, bells, rings, and ring, one for each. Rings of gold, bells of pure gold. Do you, Catelyn, take Kyle? Catelyn has the spark. Yes, she does. Preacher, reacher, bells. Weird note. Catelyn, take Kyle for eternity. The bells you hear are eternal. Your husband is not to be, but the eternal bells. Kyle unto death, all unto death. Death eternal, bells eternal, all stand. Repeat after me, Catelyn. Heed the bells, bells of pure gold. They ring for you now in celebration. You will ascend, and those before you are your fruit. I pronounce you the bride. Oh, shit. That took a turn. Well, there's the attic key. As is tradition, I will make sure I get everything that is not nailed down. Alright. Oh, nearly missed you. I saw when he opened the sixth seal and there was a great earthquake. The sun became black as sackcloth made of hair, and the whole moon became as blood. Lions and cats and dogs living with each other, mass hysteria, because that's the only way I remember that verse ever. Man, it's been a while since I've watched Ghostbusters. I should do that. Right. We read that the first time I was through here, right? I just did the lore and zipped. Alright, you are not going to be so useful to me, Death Spiral. Spiral's great in a team setting, because if you are the sharp shot of the group, you can hit, or he can hit it, and leave or put your friend on designated cleanup duty. If they're willing. Because if you just assume, you're being a jerk. You should communicate. Oh boy, howdy. I already got to do some light cleanup. Make sure we got the space. Hold on. That's not going to do. Seen running around with a standard. Pretty sharp. Alright, Butcher Bird, otherwise known as the Shrike. Ooh. Doesn't really pop on this, but, how about... Nah, not Volcano. We already ran Volcano. Ooh. Strike clean. Let's see how it looks in game, shall we? Rainy Day Gray. Not the most appealing thing ever, but... Oh, joy. I hate ladder scenes. Hey, pal. Come on. Blood-soaked prayer book. Give me a minute, I want to read. Pal was a man of God turned cultist and likely hasn't needed this prayer book. Okay, I'm going to interpret that slash as a text error. It happens. They were working on the stability of the game. I'll wholeheartedly forgive a syntax error. Needed this player book for a while. He instead listened to the good word of Bloody Tom, which ended his career as a pastor and his life. See, medical surprise, regeneration, and reduces melee damage. So your melee will prop up your defenses against most vampires, bullet against most humans.
They were not deserving in the end.
Says you. We know you're a dick. I don't know why it amuses me so much. It just does. Oh, here it is. Sermons for next Sunday. The themes of my futile time at the seminary. My reassignment to Redfall after my incident at my first church. The beginning of the real church was at my fingertips. Hearing Bloody Tom's name in my head, renouncing everything I once knew, the lies I was taught and went on teaching. He is real. The blood is always the blood forever the blood. Yeah, the blood, always the blood forever the blood. Makes perfect sense.
You were like worms writhing in the dirt, unable to see the sky.
Shut up, Tom, I'm reading. This is a reunification of the symbolic. This is the elevation of the real. Amen. Well, I got bad news for Connie. But, more importantly, it's on to the next side mission. Because we done got a fair bit of the board cleared. Boy, howdy. Alright, let's hit it. Bloody Tom. Lost in the fog. Redfall light is dark, so incoming ships can't be warned to stay away from the dangerous seawall. Go to the Keeper's house and retrieve the special lamp needed to activate the lighthouse. Of course they have to.
There's something I need you to do. The old lighthouse in the bay. It's been used for over a century to keep boats away from the coastline. If we turn it back on, it's a warning to anyone trying to come to Redfall right now. Easy, right? Well, the lighthouse keeper's a real asshole. Joined up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him. Worth checking out his house just in case it's there. Thanks for doing this. If we get that lighthouse lit up again, it could go back to saving lives.
It could, but will it? Which reminds me, we got any... Oh yeah, we do have a purple up north. That's the best place for that right this instant. Oh, shit, I didn't grab it last time. Alright, fine. We'll hit the safe house and we'll head due south. Gotta put in some more work, Trashkin. Gotta put in some more work. Alright, ready there. Hey, that reminds me, did we find Tom's note? Yes! How about there? Yep. Not there, but we haven't hung out there much. Still need to find Tom's bit there. Well, we'll move on to the collectibles, the odds and ends later. Still need it there. A barn? What's a barn got the... Oh, right, farm. Okay. Don't think we got a side mission there, so we'll put that on the bottom of the priority list. Right, due south. Ah, I forgot. I forgot about the man. Want a bet? Aw, man, I wanted to stake him from above for style points. But yeah, the main thing in getting skins is just to learn what to loot, learn when and where they pop up. To it. I have yet to see us load a knife, but that's fine. Like, I recommend everybody keep a stake launcher on them, but you know, in case there's a need. Thanks, Scarecrow. Why can't I interact with you? Ah, there we go. There we go. Somebody was testing out gear, I think. Next, please. I think this is the spot. Nope. Just nearly. Keeper. Well, that worked out, mostly.
Much better.
Is it in the ash pile? It's in the ash pile. Of course it's in the ash pile. And stay down.
Cabrones. I'm gonna, you gross ass freaks. Patience for me.
Bingo. Key. Ah! Nightmare manual. Future of being that. Shouldn't be. There. Do they break into your home or stare at you? This is the intruder, and it means there's someone in your life who's draining you instead of lifting you. Take stock of everyone in your life, friends, family, coworkers, partners, etc. There's someone in this group who shouldn't be there. We can't always remove the interloper, but recognizing that someone in your life is doing damage could be enough to remove the intruder from your sleep space. Well, let's face it. Having your skull space to yourself is important. We've already read Humber Frey. Taylor Grant. Poor Taylor. Yeah, we've heard that one before. Hold on, let's I was hoping they'd be tuned differently. Because that's a cowbell, but it sounds like the handbell. And the servant's bell sounds like the handbell and the cowbell, and it's just chaos, Trashkin. Although, again, I suppose it's excusable. They were working on game stability rather than detail work. Like, they were really hoping, again, I know I excuse a lot of the detail work. That is one big bulb. A lot of the detail work, etc., etc. Because, again, I will accept stability. John Francis. Colorful fog swirling around my ankles, a statue. Organic and pulsing and screaming. I scream with her. An old mansion full of radios. I can't think with the radios. Talking, jeering, taunting. I beg for it to stop. I drink the blood and it warms me like booze. I crave it, but I must prove myself. I'm connected to them. My blood doesn't work. I'm awake and craving and tasting. I will find them and I will tell them my dreams. They prove my worthiness. I already know them.
I brought out the violence in all of them. I brought out the anger and hate. Forgive me.
Didn't bring out anything that wasn't already there. They're already terrible people. You just happen to be a pebble on the, or a pebble of the scales. That's all. To right. Yep. Just headed up the street. I can't say enough things about the design of the trash trucks here. This is some good design. They even bothered with the interior. Although, I must admit, that is a much nicer center console than we usually get in to-dos. Like, don't get me wrong, the console, or the center consoles are nice. That's really nice. Like, it's got good clearance. Like, usually there's just more controls there, and a cup holder if you're lucky.
Check everything.
Though I don't drive trucks for a living, so I just know what I see because... Okay, here's one of those things you probably don't know if you don't work in trash. But for a lot of companies, even with positions besides collection, you are never done hearing about safety aspects for drivers, and tends to be one of the primary focuses, because that's where the highest liability exists. Alright. Oh. Oh, that's in. There we go. Yep. I'll tell you this much, Trashkin. You do not want to sprint over silt or clay. It's, or sand. Or sandy, silty clay. Oh, the Shepherd's Crook. That's a fun one. Let's give that a little test run, shall we? But yeah, it's a Bellweather Blick. Reverend Eva Crescente. I've sat here for several minutes looking at this weapon and wondering about the person who brought it here. And why they brought it here. And why now? They call themselves Bellweather. But it wouldn't matter. People with a proclivity for violence can find a profitable market, whatever the name they trade under. But the origin of the word Bellweather is found in the ram, designated by the sheep to lead a flock of sheep with a bell tied around its neck. As long as the bell is ringing, the shepherd knows all is well, and when the bell stops ringing, the shepherd is never far behind. Basically, a slightly faster reloading version. With a damn big headshot multiplier. Increased damage compared to the death spiral. Which just has 50%, or I got a lucky roll. Well, for funsies. Yeah, them's big numbers.
Enjoy your dirt nap, Hincho.
Alright, let's, Oh. I take the ramp. Why build a ramp in the middle of the seabed? I wish I knew!
I made those places with my mind. That is what the blood can do.
You did, and you won't shut up about it, is my problem with you. Ah, the old creep crawl.
Even if she could hear us, she can't speak. And when this is over, she'll never speak again.
Well, we've gotten into repeats. Again, I am mostly fine with that because they are busy making the game a little more stable. Or that might be above X, we get repeats. Which, to be fair, I imagine they didn't expect everyone to go after all of
It
them.
was my blood first, then their blood, then all the world's blood, waiting for their teeth.
Two up there. Well, it's on the way, I guess. Well, it is now. Cosmetic. Shit. I could move it, but Glob only knows where I'm gonna wind up putting it next. Let's start with the easy to get to. Above. Above. Wedding is off. Donna Warman to Eduardo Matsiba. Good morning, Eduardo. This is Donna, the day of planner for the Taylor Grant wedding. Thank you for setting everything up for the cocktail honor and dinner, but I received unfortunate news. Today's ceremony has been canceled. It's not my business, but the groom is nowhere to be found, so I guess it's a case of cold feet. The mother of the bride made it clear she intends to pay you in full regardless. If you could just clean up, you'll be done for the day. I apologize for the inconvenience. Yep. I think there's a vampire called the Blind floating out there for us, and I am a little terrified now. A name like the Bride immediately summons revenge and terror to my mind.
I brought out the violence in all of them.
Yep, we're now on the repeats.
The anger and hate.
That's like free for free.
Ah, shit, there's a nest here.
Can't you do better than that?
Actually, I can. Oh, I'll see the sun again. I'll even have a conversation with him.
That's all of them.
Hello? Hello. Alright, well, I'm already here, so I guess I'll raid it. Like, this seems to be the place to go for good food on the island. It's like, you throw a rock, you hit a restaurant. And have to explain to the manager, awkwardly, you're trying to prove a point to a friend, and you didn't mean to do that, but here we are. Don't be afraid. Very normal to be afraid of the dark. In fact, many adults find the dark to be perfectly unsettling. Or pretty unsettling. It's hard to see, so you can't quite tell what's happening around you. But you don't need to be frightened because there's nothing in the dark that can hurt you. Your room, or in your room, all you have is your bed, your toys, and your clothes. None of these things will ever hurt you in the dark. Plus, your parents will always be there for you, looking out and keeping you safe. This has become incredibly bad advice, given the current state of the world. Oddly reinforced doors. Feels a little heavy duty for what's going on here. Oh, it's about Herb Keller. Herb Keller, Redfall's own wood sculptor since the early 70s, utilizes specific artistic skills to capture the reverent beauty in nature. While he started sculpting on commission, he quickly learned that he felt most inspired when crafting animal commissions. A neighbor's dog passed away after 14 years, and she asked me to recreate his likeness. Herb recollects. His name was Windy, and he was smart, athletic, and extra sweet chocolate lab. My heart. Okay, chocolate labs, to explain to us, are amongst the best boys and girls you can find. They are the sweetest of puppers. My own Sparky, who passed quite some years ago, he had terrible hips, but he was always happy to see you. This pup was so energetic wagging his tail, even with bad hips, that we routinely had to check his tail to make sure he didn't break the end open because he was just so excited to see everyone. That gets me. That said, after Wendy's memorial, Herb began crafting all types of animals: rabbits, horses, squirrels, otters, beavers, cats. The list is seemingly endless. Well, if this is Herb's work, he ain't no slouch. I mean, look at that finishing work. You got that nice deep shine. Like, clearly Herb was... Contest activity, sign up here. Oh! So it's not this year. Hayride and voices in the trees. Paul, you can't fall out of the tree again this year. It ruins the ambience. Oh, hey. Oh, ho! Ahem. And access. There we go. Holy moly. Why would that be under glass? That's a common one. Miscreant lists. Follow up with these miscreants immediately. Iggy! Hey, we saw what happened to Iggy, didn't we? Orson Voight, Jun Zhao, Poppy Crimson. Crimson Poppy, nice. Lola Vega, Winslow Baker, Yashidara, Vivek Adam Abrams. He went with poor Iggy. Naomi, Alon, Isaac Oliver. Belle Dame Sans Mercy. Is it morning? Hey, vampire god. Alright, it was below us somewhere. I was looking for a way down. Oh, if there's an obvious way down, find a less obvious way down. Aha. Nope, not there. There. You know what? I'm calling it. Sewer count, please. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Technically, it's an underdock area, but close enough. Uh-oh. Oh, I zipped right by it a half dozen times, didn't I? No additional darts down here.
Their smiles are like needles. I've seen them. They smile with all their teeth.
Yep. Interesting. Glass appears to be partly immune to explosions. Alright, I've let myself get sidetracked badly enough for one day. That is a weird place for motor oil. I don't trust that motor oil. Also, it didn't let me grab it. The context controls are a little rough. Like, I keep forgiving them stuff. What
Mess
the?
up ahead. Here comes the heat.
Remember, if they scream in your face, mouth open,
We got him.
remember, that is the opportune time for a hook. You don't want to jab straight into those fangs. You're going to have a bad time. Or an uppercut if you're feeling spicy. Or if you're real slick with that quick draw, you could always go for a slice or a poke. But you're not going to want to leave that mouth anywhere near you. Well, I'm just going to ignore you and go about my business. To the north. Oh, that's right, I left one up, didn't I? Can I bypass and make directly for it? Just thank you. Terrific. What do you think of it? What do I have left for checkpoints? Okay, we actually got all of that done. Ah, shh. Okay, I'm gonna have to take that out before I do Miss Whisper's stuff. I'm gonna have to dip in. Here goes. Good thing I got plenty of picks on me. Oh, well, that was a bad bounce. Oh shit, I thought I still had the thing. UV lamp, please. That's... Woo! see about that. Another floor down? Really? Shit log. Wait. Wait. Wasn't there a thing to do at the other lighthouse? With the... Yeah, the weather. You know what? We're going to take care of this. There's an intact helicopter out here. I'm willing to bet we'd have to fight Bellweather to keep that thing running. Okay, quickly. Ah, there's the down. This looks dicey. Oh! But it's an armory. Don't mind if I do. Another copy of Ambition! That's been coming up an awful lot for us. Shepherd Cooks was actually like the first I pulled in the wild besides the Grimtide. If you count the Grimtide. Ah, yeah, the training notice from the cap. There it is.
She saw me as a knot to pick at. The problem she thought she could solve. Just like everyone else who came to her. Just like everyone else she lied to.
I thought I saw something in the corner there. Alright, let's douse the lamp and get busy.
That's all of them.
Oh, not by a long shot. Hey, another cosmetic! Things are looking up! Surprised there's no nasty surprises for us on the way up. Yeah, that's a primo bird watching spot if ever I... Hey, and another! The ring check.
Patience, Remy.
Oh, wisdom of the sun.
All me. It is all mine. I am without flaw.
Well, I'm going to keep poking at that particular scab, but... Still lamp above.
The people who came to us thought we was crazy.
Aye.
They couldn't believe what I could do. Thought we was lying. I liked showing
My
them
eyes!
it was real.
And I pissed the hell out of the rook. Wait, is that a weather station out there? Yeah, that looks like a Doppler setup. I think. Behold! The Eye of Sauron! Oh boy, there I go again. We're just past the hour mark. Time flies when you're having fun, Trashkin. Even if it's just by yourself. Alright. Fog feels like it'd be retreading a little bit. You know what? Why
All
not?
that research into psychic spaces, and Killdeer never bothered to reckon with his own heart. The man ignored his own father until he died.
Yep.
Now that he's
Yep.
Bloody Tom, he's got people worshipping him.
Yep.
He's selling salvation to those cultists at the campgrounds, but they don't care about other people's suffering. They only want to save themselves. That's never going to
Probably.
be the right way to make things better. Connie used to know Killdeer's father. A good man. Kind. Ringing the bell to his house might work. We're going to ring that bell so loud the whole island hears.
I like it.
When Bloody Tom comes to answer it, he's going to get a wake-up call he can't turn his back on.
We're gonna kick the hornet's nest and hope. You know, after those two, Trashkin, it may just be time to start working on liberating some neighborhoods. I'm thinking do a neighborhood, then do the Killdeer house next time, but that's for next time. So I'd like to thank you all for... Well, actually, we should make sure there's not any new conversations going on.
So, Squirrel Lady, about the squirrels.
You
Ooh.
like them?
Oh,
Thanks.
the
I
deep
put a
lore.
lot of love into 'em.
They're cute. Oh, yeah. How'd you get into that?
You want the long or the short answer?
Long answer. Shoot.
Well, started in the 80s. Me and some friends were on a long drive. Forget where we were going, but we were in the car for a while. Bored out of our minds. And we hit something. Friend wanted to stop and see what, so we did. Turns out, we clipped a squirrel, and we took it back with us.
Ah,
Oh, no.
Skinned it, gutted it, fried it up. Well, I decided that I wanted to keep it around. So I got to know the old taxidermist in town. And he showed me what to do. And then I just kept doing it. I still got the little guy. Well, I did. Bit old now, dusty, patchy. We named him Earl. Gave him a little top hat and a cane. Used to make him dance.
What the hell, Connie? That's disgusting. Hey, don't be rude. Did we just hear the same story?
Well, next time, don't ask.
well, we could have missed that intriguing bit of lore.
On the fort. We'll go on.
Not saying they can teleport, but I think I've seen them teleport.
Hello, Remy.
Hey, Lawrence. Holding up okay?
Sure.
We'll just pre-stock for next round. What's me? I should see if it's possible to head back to the previous map. For stringency reasons. But that's going to be some reading. So, Trashkin, I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed your time here, you can always subscribe and help out the channel and join the Trashkin and I around the trash fire. We've got plenty of videos to keep you amused, plenty of snacks, plenty of drinks, plenty of seats, plenty of space, and plenty of wood for the trash fire. And of course, comments and likes are always welcome, and even dislikes. Yeah, you're a big, strong Trashkin. I'm not going to tell you what button to push. It's your opinion. So, if you do have to depart us now, I'd like to remind you all to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourself as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.